get AT&T.
Not this. When what you really want is...
Hi, Peggy. Hi, Pete. Hi, Polly. Hi, Pink. Hi, Pat. Hi, Perry.
And now the amazing Polly will perform her amazing magic trick. Thank you, Polly.
Today's caper is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by Toyota.
All these people want to know.
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
This is Jeffrey Yim. He collects sports cards and speaks Cantonese. He's traveled in Canada and has also visited Washington, D.C., where he liked the Smithsonian Institute. This is Allison Amini. She once visited her grandmother in Germany. She wants to be an author, and she enjoys breeding birds. This is Ryan Carbone. He likes to ride jet skis at the beach. He also bowls and plays football, baseball, and lacrosse.
And this is Serenade, Carmen Sandiego's raucous rock and roll robber.
Serenade?
Her last known whereabouts? North Carolina. People don't holler much anymore. But in the era before telephones, farmers communicated with their distant neighbors by hollering like this. There were trouble hollers, greeting hollers, good time hollers, oh, you name it. Now, every year, the small North Carolina town of Spivey's Corner hosts the National Hollerin' Contest. People from all over compete in this almost lost art, or they did until today, when Serenade skated into Spivey's Corner, dug the din, then heisted every holler. Gumshoes, you've got a job to do. Subdue Serenade and hold a hollerin' home. And here's Acme Senior Agent in charge of training new recruits, Fred Lee.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Hello. Thanks a lot. How are you? Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Allison. Hey, Ryan. How you doing? Thanks very much. Thank you. Listen, I just want to tell you guys, if one of you catches Carmen Sandiego today, you're going to get that trip to anywhere in North America, and that isn't too bad. So, we're going to start you off with 50 Acme Crime Bucks. And you guys know how this game is played already. So let's get started with our very...
Radio Net.
Oh, gee, I forgot all about this. Excuse me, just 1 second. Hey. That's right, folks. It's Acme Radio. And we've got a real collector's item for you. But first, a special announcement for all gumshoes out there.
Special announcement time.
Look, in a Tennessee city on the east bank of the Mississippi River. It's been a southern rock and roll hotbed since the 1950s. Sun Studios launched the careers of Elvis and Johnny Cash, and Stax Records was a hot soul label in the 60s with artists like Otis Redding. Okay, here we go, folks. Check this out.
Golden oldie.
This is what music looked like before CDs and cassettes. Pretty weird, huh? Now give a listen. Train of Love by Johnny Cash on Sun Records.
Ever so often everybody's baby gets the urge to roam, but everybody's baby but mine's coming home. Now stop your whistle blowing, 'cause I've got ways of knowing you're bringing other people's lovers but mine.
Okay, gumshoes, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Nashville, Kansas City, or Memphis? Remember the clues that we heard? East bank of Mississippi River, Sun Studios, Stax Records, and known for southern rock and roll. Allison's ready. So is Ryan. So is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, what do you say?
I picked Memphis.
Memphis. Allison, what do you think?
I picked Nashville.
Nashville. Ryan?
I chose Memphis.
Memphis. The answer we're looking for is Memphis. Nice job, fellas. Allison. Surprised you. As you know, we give you 10 crime books every time you answer a question correctly, so that means, Jeffrey, you're up to 60. Allison's still in there with 50, and Ryan has 60 Acme crime books. And as you know, all of our answers have been verified by National Geographic World.
National Geographic World.
Thank you very much. For our next clue, let's drop science with bite and scratch. Go, guys.
She make an eardrum
Shiver.
on the Colombian
River.
with the massified music that she makes.
Her brand has got us
Jam.
on the largest concrete.
Jam.
The largest in the United States.
It generates
Power.
a million watts an hour. Some call it the eighth wonder of the world. Sarah wants to
Use it.
for the garbage she calls
Music.
Gotta get the handcuffs on that girl.
Okay, guys, name the dam, if you will, please. Is it Grand Coulee, Hoover, or Glen Canyon? Remember the clues that we heard. Largest concrete dam in the U.S. on the Columbia River, and once called an eighth wonder of the world. Looking for Sarah and the National Hollering Contest. Jeffrey's ready, so is Allison, so is Ryan. Jeffrey, what do you think?
I said Glen Canyon.
Glen Canyon. Allison?
I said Grand Coulee.
Grand Coulee. Ryan?
Chose Hoover Dam.
Hoover. This time the answer we're looking for is Grand Coulee. Nice job, Allison. So that means, Jeffrey, you have 60, Allison has 60, Ryan, 60 crime bucks. Tie game. That's the way to do
Greg,
it.
hold everything.
Yeah.
I just got a wire about Serenade's location.
Chief, nobody says wire anymore. They say telegraph, they say fax.
No, Greg. A wire. 500 feet of wire made of pure copper. It comes from the world's largest copper-producing nation on the west coast of South America. Now, be prepared for all kinds of weather. The northern Atacama Desert is one of the driest areas in the world, while the southern coast is one of the rainiest.
Okay, Chief. We'll wire ahead for some umbrellas.
Oh, Greg, nobody says wire anymore.
Right. Okay, Gumshoes. Name the country, if you will, please. Is it Argentina, Brazil, or Chile? Remember the clues that we heard. World's largest copper producer, located on South America's west coast, and extreme differences in climate. Allison's ready, so is Jeffrey, so is Ryan. Jeffrey, what do you think?
I picked Chile.
Chile, what do you think, Allison?
I picked Chile.
Chile, Ryan.
I chose Chile.
Everybody said Chile. Everybody's right. Nice job, guys. Oh, yeah. So, Jeffrey, you go up to 70. Allison has 70. Ryan, 70 crime bucks. Nice job. For our next clue, we turn to... Still a surprise after all these years. It's time for the lightning round, which means these questions are all about Serenade's most recent known whereabouts, which is Chile. We'll give you 5 crime bucks for every correct answer. So hands on the buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. There are areas of the Atacama region in North Chile that go centuries without which of these things? Sun, rain, or air? Allison.
Rain.
Rain is right. That's right. 5 for you. Good job. Takes up to 75. Question 2. Which of the following statements about Chile is true? Is it the world's hottest country, the world's longest country, or the world's only country named after a food? Ryan?
The world's longest country?
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Up to 75. Last question. Here we go. To gather water for Chile's dry regions, engineers capture moisture using fine nets. Where does the water come from? Is it fog, desert sand, or volcanic steam? Jeffrey?
Volcanic steam.
Sorry, it's not volcanic steam. Ryan?
Fog.
Fog is right. Nice job. 5 for you. That means at the end of this round, Jeffrey has 70, Allison 75, Ryan 80 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Now, for our next clue, Whoop, wait a minute. Snack time. I'll be right back. My favorite part of the day, if you know what I mean.
No, don't bother to talk about the case, Greg. We're on snack time, and I intend to enjoy it.
Well, me too, Chief. What'd you bring?
What did I bring? Why do you ask?
Well, Chief, it's trade day. You know, everybody brings something a little special in their snack box so they can trade it with their friends. Now, what'd you bring?
I've got shiitake mushrooms en croûte, surrounded by new potatoes with parsley, and I don't want to trade. I like what I brought.
Well, listen, Chief, I did not make up the rules, okay? All I know is it's snack time and it's trade day, so here you go, all right? Listen, actually, you're in a lot of luck today because I made my special Vienna sausage and watermelon sandwich, and just for you, buddy, I put on an extra layer of mayo and peanut butter. It is great.
Greg, this is on white bread.
You better believe it, Chief. Nummy. Whew. Oh, Chief, this is fantastic.
I know.
This is great.
Let's show today's home contest winners. Congratulations to the winners, and remember, every time you watch the show, write down what got stolen and from where.
When you've collected 4 loots and locations, put them on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York, 10163.
Now, every day, we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt.
Chief, listen, that was great. What do you have for dessert?
French pastries.
Oh, pedophores. Chief, I love these. These are thank you very much. Here's mine right here. Listen, I gotta go.
Lemke, yeah, Chief here. Mm-hmm. What do you got for dessert, huh? Yeah? Why don't you bring it up to the office immediately? It's trade day. Mm-hmm.
Gee, I tell you, that Lemke really likes the pedophores, huh? Okay, guys, remember, we're still looking for Serenade and the National Hollering Contest. Fortunately for us, though, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Serenade and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
You've got to keep that hollering down. Every Acme agent within 1,000 miles can hear you.
Only 1,000 miles? I better crank up the wattage.
No. Go to a landlocked country in West Africa. 90% of the people live along the southern border, so head north to the Sahel, the fringe of the Sahara. The Huabei people live there during the 3-month rainy season, but they migrate south with their herds of cattle the rest of the year. Stay there until I give you a holler.
Angry Mom needs maracas, Carmen. I've got enough of those already.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Zaire, Niger, or Zimbabwe? Remember the clues that we heard. Landlocked West African nation. 90% of the population lives along the southern border. And Wa'abi people. Jeffrey's ready. So is Allison and Ryan. Still thinking about it. Now he's ready. Jeffrey, what do you say?
I picked Nigeria.
Niger. What do you think, Allison?
I picked Niger.
Niger. Ryan?
I chose Niger.
Niger. The answer we're looking for is Niger. Nice job, guys. Okay, so that means, Jeffrey, you have 80, Allison has 85, Ryan 90 crime bucks. Now, listen, we're getting pretty close. Oh, yeah. Listen, excuse me, guys, if you will, just one more time. I just remembered I have to buff my earlobes out here in the alley.
Oh, yeah.
How's up?
The turkey woofs its breakfast.
Okay, I know this one. Turkey is, shoot, man, I can't remember what turkey is.
Greg, come on! It's no fun being a spy if I can't even use a secret code.
I'm sorry, okay?
Just listen.
All right.
Serenade is near a city in northeast South Africa, hiding in the premier diamond mine, where lots of locals work. The largest uncut diamond ever was found there. 3,106 carats.
Yeah.
It weighed over a pound.
Yeah.
The ancient fig grows older still.
And the pineapple is tweaked.
It's not cold, Greg.
Oh, no?
In the Wonderboom Nature Reserve, there's a 1,000-year-old fig tree.
Right.
And Greg.
Yes.
The jack-o'-lantern sneezes.
The jack-o'-lantern sneezes. Oh, bless you. Okay, so... Yeah. All right. Okay, we're done with the bit. Can we have color, please? Thank you. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Bulawayo, Pretoria, or Cape Town? Remember the clues that we heard. Northeast South Africa, Wonderboom Nature Reserve, and diamond mines. Everybody's ready. Jeffrey, we'll start with you. What do you say?
I said Bulawayo.
Bulawayo. What do you think, Allison?
I also chose Bulawayo.
Bulawayo. Ryan?
Greg, I chose Pretoria.
Pretoria. The answer we're looking for is Pretoria. Nice job, Brian. So that means, Jeffrey, you're up to 80. Allison has 85. Ryan, 100 crime bucks. Okay, guys, we just received word that Sarah has left Pretoria. All these worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Watch the monitor. Listen to me as best you can. And here we go. Sarah scrambled to the city of Libreville. What country is she in? Jeffrey.
Kenya.
Sorry, it's Gabon. Then she scorched a trail to the capital of Cameroon. Name it. Allison.
Rabat.
Sorry, it's Yaoundé. Next, Sarah hauled the hollering contest across Cameroon's western border. What country is she in now? Ryan?
Senegal?
Sorry, it's Nigeria. She hopped a jet and flew to Togo. Name the country she crossed to get there. Ryan?
Oh, Benin?
Benin's right. Sarah sailed the contest from Togo to Sao Tome. What Gulf did she travel? Jeffrey?
Aden?
Sorry, it's the Gulf of Guinea. Okay, that was a pretty tough one, but at the end of the chase round, Jeffrey has 80, Allison 85, Ryan up to 105. Nice job. Give him a hand, guys. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme Crime Bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think Sarah is headed. Now, if you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, then you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah.
Okay, looks like everybody's ready for our final clue. We go to Acme Amazing Tricks with a Basketball Net. Here's Lou Dunbar. Go ahead.
I just tell Sarah to the oldest European settlement in Asia, an island group that's a territory of Portugal. Millions of tourists from nearby Hong Kong visit every year. If you live there, you might work in a fireworks factory. This place exports tons of fireworks every year. Whoa. Bang!
Remember, he is a trained professional. Let's not try that at home, okay? Name the location, if you will, please, guys. Is it Taiwan, Macau, or Caroline Islands? Remember the clues that we heard. Oldest European settlement in Asia, many tourists from nearby Hong Kong, fireworks factories, and territory of Portugal. Okay, come up with an answer as quickly as you can. This is the final clue of this round. So once you have your answer, lay it down right there in front of you. Okay, Jeffrey's ready, so is Ryan, and so is Allison. Jeffrey, we're going to start with you. Before you show us your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked 20.
20 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said Macau.
Macau is exactly right. Nice job. Jeffrey takes up to 100. Allison, you have 85. How much did you risk?
I risked 10 crime.
10 crime bucks. What'd you say?
Macau.
Macau. Nice job, Allison. Takes you up to 95. Ryan, you have 105. Before you show us how much you risked, what was your answer?
I chose Macau.
Macau. So let's find out now, how much did you risk? 0. That means you stay at 105. That means Ryan and Jeffrey, you're going on to the next round. Congratulations. Whew, close. Allison, listen, that was really close. You did a great job. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
Yes, you're right, Linky. It was a fine effort. Oh, that's a good idea. Linky suggested that since you did such a fine job, we ought to give you an Acme travel kit to help you on your next case. Now, inside, you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen T-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World magazine, and to sharpen your reaction when foul plays afoot, I'm giving you this Acme World Ball. Congratulations!
Congratulations to you, Chief. That was very nice. Yeah.
There's mustard on your sleeve.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, thanks a lot. I'll take care of that later. Okay, guys, now you know it's time for us to go to Macau to try to find the loot and the crook. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan, if you'll get the door. Jeffrey, if you wouldn't mind taking my hat. I have the chief. We're off on our way to Macau. Let's go.
This is the perfect vehicle for sneaking up on Sarah Gray.
Yep, it's really, really loud. She'll never notice. Okay, Gumshoes, come on, here we are in Macau. Take your positions right over here. The chief, of course, is with us. She has some very important information for you, so listen very carefully. Here we go.
Okay, Gumshoes. There are 15 places here in Macau where you might find Serenade, the Warrant, or the National Hollering Contest. Here are a few of them. First, the most famous site in the city, Sao Paulo Church, a gorgeous hunk of Baroque architecture on the Asian coast. Now, look at the Ama Temple. See? That's Chinese architecture. It's the oldest temple in Macau and is dedicated to the Chinese goddess of seafarers. And what's that mess? Firecrackers. Why firecrackers? Well, for a Chinese New Year's celebration, Sarah and her hollering could go unnoticed in all this noise. A centerpiece of the 3-day celebration is the dragon dance. The dragon represents forces of nature like growth, good harvests, peace, and harmony, prosperity. But prosperity doesn't count if you get it from stealing. Gumshoes, catch that rockin' robber and read her rights.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, guys, you know the order. Loot, warrant, crook, right? Ryan, you had the most crime bucks at the end of the last round. You go first.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Yodelectomy.
Whoa! First time out, you get the loot, you get a free turn. Go ahead.
Taipei Island.
Taipa Island. Nothing there, but you found the loot. Nice job. We turn it back around. Jeffrey.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Yanked Yelps.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Four Faces Buddha Shrine.
Four Faces Buddha Shrine.
4, count 'em 4.
We turn it back around. Go ahead, Jeffrey. I'm sorry, Ryan, sorry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Cops cat calls.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Ma Temple.
Ama Temple. Nope, sorry, turn it back around. Jeffrey.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hot squawks.
Vasco
ahead,
da Gama Monument.
Which was that?
Vasco da Gama Monument.
Vasco da Gama Monument.
The warrant.
Ooh, nice job. You got the loot, you get the warrant, you need one more. Go ahead, Jeff.
Maria Hill.
Maria Hill. Is Sarah there? No, sorry. We turn it back around. Brian, your turn.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Go Ryan.
Go, Ryan.
Vasco da Gama Monument.
Vasco da Gama Monument.
The warrant.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Canadrome.
Canadrome. Is she there? No. Turn them all three back around. Jeffrey, your turn. Go ahead.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Go Jeffrey.
Go, Jeffrey.
Vasco da Gama Monument.
Vasco da Gama Monument.
The warrant.
You have the loot and the warrant. Can you find Sarah?
Hoxa Beach.
Is she at Hoxa Beach?
Cowabunga, but no.
Turn it back around. Hoxa means black sand, as you know. That's why it's called that, because that's what it is. Ryan, go ahead.
Hong Kong Ferry.
Hong Kong Ferry.
The loot.
Love it. Something from the first year. Go ahead, Ryan.
Vasco da Gama Monument.
Vasco da Gama Monument.
The warrant.
Go ahead. You have the loot, the warrant. Need one more, Ryan. Do it.
Sao Paulo Church.
Sao Paulo Church. Is she there? Yeah!
You won.
Woo! Wow. Come on over, Ryan. Nice job, man. Really nice job. Okay, you got Sarah. Now all you have to do is put her in jail, pull on a chain, and do it, man. Okay, you made it look easy. Now what we have to do is... Say what?
That was a tough one.
It was very tough, but you made it look easy. Now we're going to talk about your next adventure just a little bit. First off, Jeffrey, you were in this thing to the very end, man. You played a great game. We have something very nice for you. Chief.
PLL synthesized tuning, continuous coverage from 153 kilohertz to 29,995 kilohertz. What? This world band radio is ideal for the next phase of your training. Now, please take one with you along with the Acme travel kit. And, of course, my most sincere thanks for your assistance in cracking this case. Congratulations.
It's funny how it works sometimes. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, now you know what you have to do. We have to find out where you want to go. If you catch Carmen Sandiego, here is your oven-fresh portfolio. Inside there is a pen and a piece of paper. Open it up and do it, man. Tell us where you want to go.
Where do you want to go?
So you've been thinking about this for a long time?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, good. So it's not just a spur-of-the-moment thing. Any idea who this might be?
Yeah.
Me too. Hello? You're not going to believe who this is. It's for you.
Hello?
Ah, man, this prison is heinous. The guards keep playing Michael Bolton tapes. Get Carmen in here. She'll make them stop. She scooted to North America.
What'd she say, man?
We're going to North America.
Okay, Ryan, you and I are going to North America. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Yukon, Canada. Quebec, Canada. Nova Scotia, Canada. Lake Superior. Yosemite National Park, USA. Great Salt Lake, USA. South Dakota, USA. West Virginia, USA. Alabama, USA. The Everglades, USA. San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Puerto Rico, USA. Lake Nicaragua, Nicaragua. Greg, let's go to the map.
You know the show so well, man. Okay, listen, there's a couple things I want to talk to you. As you know, this is a brand new map this year. There's some symbols that some people may not know, so I just want to make sure everyone knows what they are. If it's a square, it's national parks and monuments. If it's a circle, it represents cities and islands. And if it's the arrow, it's bodies of water. Cool? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get rid of this thing right now. Clear. Very good. Okay, 8 and 45 seconds, you win the trip. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, man, grab that thing. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock. All your buddies are here to cheer you on. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Carmen went to Rapid City, South Dakota. South Dakota. Yeah. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Quebec, Canada. Do it. Do it. Yes, yes. Everglades National Park, USA. Everglades National Park, USA. Do it. Yeah. Great Salt Lake, USA. Great Salt Lake, USA. Yes. Carmen San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Mexico. Do it. Mexico. Yeah. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia. Do it, buddy. Nova Scotia. Try it again. Hurry. Nova Scotia. Go. No, come on. Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama. Alabama. Do it. Yeah, come on. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Pour it on, baby. Pour it on, man. Try it again. Oh! 6 and 45 seconds. Give them a big round of applause, you guys. Here, man. Woo! This is a tough night, man. It's really hard, but you were really running. You got messed up on just a couple of them. It cost you enough time, but you did a great job, you know? So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make you a sleuth. You're also going to get a CD player with CDs from around the world. Sound okay?
Yeah.
Sound good to you guys? You did a great job, man, really. You've been doing some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Do it, Rockapella!
This is Lynn Thigpen for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And remember, we catch Carmen's evil crooks. Then we make fun of their looks. The part of the Shadow was played by Nicole Leach. All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded. This program was presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. And as always, Gumshoes, Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program was brought to you by Toyota.
Today, a new Spain has emerged, vital, vivid, and dynamic. But Spanish people still cherish the timeless traditions that are uniquely theirs. They carry the torch of their past into the future, illuminating the soul of Spain. I'm Richard Kiley. Join me for the next National Geographic special.
Wednesday night at 8 on TV 12. Just another night out with the girls. Don't you believe it when Jessie Norman salutes her heroines of the opera stage. Join Jessie Norman as she becomes some of the great women of history and makes a little history herself. Next time on Live from Lincoln Center. Wednesday night at 9 on TV 12.
The new Saab 900S. The grand prize in this year's Jubilee. Enter today.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission takes a critical look at the running of the Salem nuclear power plant. Top on their list, human error and poor management from that recent emergency shutdown. We'll have that story, also reaction, tonight, Tuesday, April 26th, 1994.
TV 12 News is made possible in part by the health insurance company with headquarters right here where you live. Local news from your local health insurer. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware.
Good evening. Teachers, district officials, and even some students say it's do or die time for Brandywine District schools, something felt the most by 90 teachers. On the ballot May 3rd, a proposed property tax hike to ease budget woes in the district. And the district says if voters turn down the plan, 90 teachers will have to be cut from the payroll. Well, the teachers on the line, those that'll be getting pink slips by May 1st, closely watching the vote. And as Patrick Evans found out today, high school students in the district are trying to drum up support for the referendum.
At Mount Pleasant High School in North Wilmington, the
Riding bikes and running races, smiles on familiar faces. That's what it means to have a friend. That's what it means. Hi, Penny. Hi, Paula. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Pete. Hi, Polly. Hi, Pinky. Hi, Pat. Hi, Perry. To be friends.
We're TV 12.
Today's caper is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by Toyota.
All these people want to know.
Carmen Sandiego.
This is Leah Sinifakis. She likes dancing, acting, singing, and computer games. While visiting family members in Greece, she checked out ruins from ancient cultures. This is Khalid Helps. He collects cards and comics. He also used to live in Jamaica. He has relatives there and in England. This is Melissa Webb. She likes to swim, play sports, and read. She also used to live in Jamaica, and she wants to be a surgeon.
And this is Nimoy, Carmen Sandiego's pilfering puddle of extraplanetary protoplasm. Nimoy. Her last known whereabouts? Brazil. Na maioria dos países sul-americanos falavam espanhol, mas no Brasil, o maior e mais populoso país do continente, falavam português. Por quê? Because Brazil used to be a Portuguese colony. But in the 180 years since independence, Brazil's language has changed. Just as American English sounds different from British English, Brazilian Portuguese has its own character. Or it did until today, when Nimoy tapped the brain waves of every Brazilian and stole the Portuguese language. The words, the grammar, the songs, the sound, all are gone. Your mission, Gumshoes. Nab Nimoy and stop the Brazilian lingo sting. And here's Acme's senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
How you doing? Hi, guys. Whew. Thanks very much. How are you? Lee, I can Is it Khalid? Khalid? Melissa, good to see you. Khalid. Khalid.
Yeah.
Khalid, very good. Okay, listen, I just want to remind you guys, if one of you catches Carmen Sandiego today, you're going to get that trip to anywhere in North America, and that's not bad, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to start them off here with 50 Acme Crime Bucks, and you guys know how this game is played, so we won't waste a lot of time on that. And besides that, if you don't mind, I had to bring my laundry to work today because I really didn't have time to finish it. So I'm at least going to try to get it sorted and get it going. You guys don't mind. I think we have plenty of time for that. Let's see, we'll do colors. We got whites and fish. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is not my sweater. No, wait a minute. It's got a note on it. It says, made by the Manos Cooperative, headquartered in Montevideo. Oh, well, first off, Manos means hands in Spanish. So that must mean this wool was spun, dyed, woven, and knit by hand. Montevideo is a coastal capital where people are mostly of Italian and Spanish descent. Okay, well, at least that's something to go on. Go ahead and try to get this stuff up here. So we have a little bit of time. Just pop this in the washer. It's very important to measure this out properly. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, Gumshoes, name the country. Is it Ecuador, Paraguay, or Uruguay? Remember the clues that we heard. The Manos Cooperative, coastal capital of Montevideo, and people of Italian and Spanish descent. Leah's ready, so is Khalid, and Melissa is too. Very good. Leah, what do you think? What do you say?
I said Uruguay.
Uruguay. Khalid?
I said Uruguay.
Uruguay. Melissa?
I said Paraguay.
Paraguay. The answer we're looking for is Uruguay. Nice job, Leah and Khalid. Oh, yeah. And as you know, we give you 10 crime bucks every time you answer a question correctly, so that means, Leah, you go up to 60. Khalid has 60. Melissa, you're still on this thing with 50 crime bucks. And also, all of our answers have been verified by National Geographic World.
National Geographic World.
Thank you very much. For our next clue, we turn to our favorite jailbird.
Nah, I'm not talking, see? So what if I did see Nimoy on a train called Puffing Billy? Once the train was almost on the scrap heap, but people raised money to restore it. Yeah. Now it hauls tourists through Australia's Dandenong Mountains, near a national park just 20 miles outside of Melbourne. Yeah. Ask all you want, coppers. This bird isn't saying a word, see? Yeah.
Okay, guys, name the Australian location, if you will, please. Is it Fern Tree Gully National Park, Canangra Boyd National Park, or Guy Fawkes River National Park? Remember the clues that we heard. Puffing Billy Train, Dandenong Mountains, and about 20 miles from Melbourne. Okay, come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Leah's ready, so is Khalid. And Melissa's still thinking about it. Now she's ready. Leah, what do you say?
I said Fern Tree Gully National Park.
Fern Tree Gully National Park. Khalid?
I said Fern Tree Gully National Park.
Same thing. Melissa?
I said Guy Fawkes River.
It's a lot. I know it's a lot of words. Guy Fawkes River National Park. The answer we're looking for is Fern Tree Gully National Park. Nice job, guys. Oh, excuse me one moment. It sounds like the washer's done. Just let me throw this in here. Okay. Okay, so that means, Leah, you have 70. Khalid, you have 70. Melissa, 50 Acme Crime Bucks. Okay, Gumshoes, I think with just a little bit more work...
Wow, Greg.
Oh, hey, I asked the boy, how you doing? How are you? How you doing?
I was just watering some plants when I remembered I had a clue for you.
Oh, you did? That's a good boy, good boy. Asta, sit. Sit, Asta. Good boy. Roll over, Asta. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding, boy.
Greg,
tell me, what do you got?
Messing with my head, Greg.
What's that? Oh, that's okay. Boy, tell me, what do you got? What do you got?
Well, Nimoy's in the biggest city in Indonesia. It's on the northwest coast of Java, on the Java Sea.
Yeah?
Could you give me a little scratch? I got kind of an itch on my leg.
Oh, yeah, where is it, boy? Right over here?
Right, a little higher, a little higher. There'll be, oh, that's a spot. Oh, yeah. Oh, Greg, I love you, Greg.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay.
Anyway, nearly 7 million people from hundreds of ethnic groups live there. Unfortunately, there aren't enough jobs for all of them.
Oh, well, yeah, I heard that's going around. Well, listen, stay right here, because I have something really nice for you, okay? You're going to love this. Boy, looky boy, hey!
Oh, Greg, you shouldn't have, huh?
There you go, boy.
Oh, my favorite flavor.
Good.
Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome. Good. Isn't he a cute little pooch, huh? Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Palembang, Medan, or Jakarta? Remember the clues that we heard. Northwest coast of Java, on Java Sea, and biggest city in Indonesia. Looks like everybody's ready. Leah, what do you say?
I said Jakarta.
Jakarta. Khalid?
I said Jakarta.
Jakarta. Melissa?
I also said Jakarta.
Everybody said Jakarta. Everybody is right. Nice job, guys. Oh, yeah. So that means, Leah, you have 80. Khalid has 80. Melissa, 60 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. Obviously, you know what that means. It's time for the lightning round, which means these questions are all about Nimoy's most recent known whereabouts, which is Jakarta. We give you 5 crime bucks for every correct answer. Hands on the buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. In 1619, when the Dutch began building the town that is now called Jakarta, they included some features to remind them of home. Was one of those features dikes, canals, or tulip farms? Melissa?
Canals.
Canals is right. Nice job, Melissa. 5 for you. Yeah. Question 2. If you were to travel across Indonesia from the westernmost tip of Sumatra to the easternmost part of Indonesia on New Guinea, about how far would you go? 500 miles, 3,000 miles, or 6,000 miles? Leah?
A.
500 miles? Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Melissa?
5,000 miles.
It's 500 miles, 3,000 miles, or 6,000 miles?
3,000 miles.
3,000 miles is right. Nice job, Melissa. 2 in a row. Question 3. On the streets of Jakarta, you'll see brightly painted vehicles called becaks. Becaks. Is a becak a large truck, a solar-powered car, or a cab that is pedaled from the rear? Melissa?
A truck, a large truck.
Sorry, it's not a large truck. Leah?
A large...
It's a large truck, a solar-powered car, or a cab that's pedaled from the rear.
A solar-powered car.
Sorry, that's not what it is either. Khalid?
A cab that's pedaled from the rear.
Is right. Nice job, Khalid. Good job. Okay, that means at the end of that round, Leah has 80, Khalid has 85, Melissa 70 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. Now, I got to tell you, if you guys don't mind, I have to go see the chief about something really important. So if you guys just hang here, I'll be right back. Hi, Chief.
Oh, hi, Greg.
What is going on?
Well, Greg, I know so much. My memory is full, so I'm having some old memories removed from my brain to make room for new ones. Oh, I remember 4th grade ballet. I hated ballet. Toss 'em. Oh, my mind feels less cluttered already. Oh, I remember Pinch, my parakeet from 11th grade. Oh, keep him.
Chief, your bird just flew out the window.
What bird?
Forget it.
Greg?
Yeah?
I wanted to tell the viewers something.
Oh, I must have already removed that memory. Check the discarded memory bin, please.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Something I wanted to say.
I think this is it, Chief. Every time you watch the show, write down what was stolen and from where. When you've collected 4 loots and locations, put them on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York, 10163. Every day, we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt. Here's who won today.
Congratulations to the winners.
Chief, a Mr. Rogers album?
Oh, Greg, give me that. Oh, I think it's time you got back to the investigation.
Okay.
Here, put that back. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Thanks for the memories, the nights we spent in Rome. We thank you. So good. Pretty nice. Good. Fine. Well, I don't remember how that part. Phone tap.
Nimoy. Head for a Southeast Asian country where most people practice a very traditional form of Buddhism.
Buddhism? Is that different from Shoeism?
Nimoy, it's a religion centered on the 37 Nats, mythical figures who each have a story. Believers honor the gnats and give offerings, sort of the Buddhist version of Catholic saints.
On my planet, we honor plumbing devices.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Myanmar, Pakistan, or Afghanistan? Remember the clues that we heard. Southeast Asian country, religion centered on 37 gnats. Everybody's ready. Leah, what do you say?
I said Myanmar.
Myanmar. What do you think, Khalid?
Myanmar.
Prove it. Okay. Melissa, what do you say?
I also said Myanmar.
Myanmar. The answer we're looking for is Myanmar. Nice job, guys. So that means, Leah, you have 90, Khalid 95, Melissa 80 crime bucks. Nice job, everybody. For our next clue... Oh, man, we got a baby on the doorstep again. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hey! Hey, you big baby. What are you crying about now, huh?
Oh, well, first off, I'm a baby, and babies don't have any teeth.
Well, here, I happen to pick these up at the yard sale. You want to use them?
Oh, thanks. Hey, listen, for that, I'll tell you where Nimoy is.
Okay.
Check out a 1,000-year-old monastery town off the northwest coast of France.
Baby. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, the whole town is on a big, huge rock. It used to be back in the old days, before my time, that people couldn't get out there at high tide. Now it's got a causeway and lots of souvenir shops.
Okay. Thanks for the info, baby.
Oh, hey, thanks for the substitute dental apparatus.
Cool.
Got a rumble.
See
Eric, heave.
Hey, don't forget to brush and floss. Okay, guys, you heard the big baby. Name the town, if you will, please. Is it Bayonne, Mont Saint-Michel, or Orléans? Remember the clues that we heard. Old monastery town, northwest coast of France, and atop a large rock. Everybody's ready. Leah, what do you say?
Mont Saint-Michel.
Mont Saint-Michel. What do you think, Khalid?
Mont Saint-Michel.
Mont Saint-Michel. Melissa?
I also said Mont Saint-Michel.
Same thing. Everybody said the same thing. Everybody is right. Nice job, you guys. So that means, Leah, you have 100 crime bucks. Khalid has 105. Melissa, 90 crime bucks. Now, we just received word that Nimoy has left Mont Saint-Michel. So let's pick up the chase. Oh, that was nice. We combined two bits in one chase. All these worth 5 crime bucks. Watch the monitor. Listen carefully. Here we go. Nimoy landed in an independent... Khalid.
Andorra.
Andorra is right. Then she sped to the capital of Leah.
Madrid.
Madrid is right. Next, Nimoy soared across Spain's western border. Khalid.
Portugal.
Is right. She whizzed the Portuguese language to a British colony that's famous. Khalid.
Gibraltar.
Is right. Nimoy winged across the waters from Gibraltar to Algiers. Melissa.
Mediterranean.
Is right. Nice job, you guys. At the end of the chase, Leah 105, Khalid 120, Melissa 95. Give them a big hand. Woo! Every one of those was right. Nice job. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, though, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think Nimoy is headed. Now, if you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah. Think about it.
Okay, everybody's ready. So for our last clue, we go to Christopher Hewitt of Acme Belvedere Net. Watch.
Nimoy hid the Portuguese language in Virginia's capital. It was also the capital of the Confederate States of America. Union troops tried to capture this city throughout the Civil War. When they finally marched into town at the war's end, they found something astounding. The Confederate army had burned the city rather than let their enemy have it undamaged. Now march Nimoy out of there.
Thanks, Christopher. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Roanoke, Arlington, or Richmond? Remember the clues that we heard. Capital of Virginia and Confederate capital for most of the Civil War. Once you have these answers, lay them down right there in front of you. Melissa's ready, so is Khalid, and Leah is ready too. Melissa, we're going to start with you. You have 95 crime bucks. Before you show us your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked 50 crime bucks.
Whoa, 50 crime bucks. What'd you say, Melissa?
I said Richmond.
Nice job, because that's the answer we're looking for. Very good. Woo! Takes you up to 145. Okay, Leah, you have 105. How much did you risk?
I risked 20 crime bucks.
20 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said Richmond.
Nice job, Leah. Takes you up to 125. Khalid, you have 120 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 40.
40 crime bucks. What'd you say?
Richmond.
Nice job. Either way, it's the right answer. That means you go up 40. And Khalid and Melissa going on to the next round. Congratulations. It can be tricky, I know. I've had to deal with it myself. Anyway, listen, Leah, you are a great detective. You did some great stuff for us here today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
I've been turning this place upside down trying to find that alien. And for all the help you've given us, we're giving you this upside-down Acme travel kit. You get an atlas. Now, if it's hard to read, just stand on your head. The official Carmen watch, a Carmen T-shirt, and a subscription to National Geographic World magazine. But here's the good part about being upside down. You just take this world ball and... Congratulations. Gently, Greg, gently.
Okay, Chief, all right. All right, guys, listen, it's time for us to go to Richmond to try to find Nimoy and the loot. You guys all packed and ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's just head out this way. Melissa, if you wouldn't mind taking this. Khalid, follow her right out this way. We're on our way to Richmond. Oh, go ahead. I need to check my driver clothes. Never mind.
Greg, are you sure you can drive this thing?
No problem, Chief. A chimp could do this.
Okay, Gumshoes, here we are in Richmond. Take your positions right over here, if you will, please. The Chief is here. She has some very important information she wants you to hear, so listen up.
Gumshoes. There are 15 places here in Richmond where you might find Nimoy, the warrant, or the Portuguese language. Let's look at a few of them. First, Virginia's state capitol. It has a dome designed by Thomas Jefferson, which can only be seen from the inside. It could be hiding that hooligan, Nimoy. Then there's the Robert E. Lee Monument, Richmond's proud tribute to the Confederate general. Say, is his horse speaking Portuguese? Frisk it for the stolen language. Next stop, the Science Museum. Debrief this DinoNet agent for clues. Dino, your teeth are disgusting. Floss them each and every day to keep that nasty plaque away. Ride the raging rapids of the James River. It runs right through downtown Richmond. Nimoy might just inflate, float off, and flee. Yeah, that's your briefing, Gumshoes. Now go rummage Richmond and nab that no-good Nimoy.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, just a reminder, loot warrant crook is the order you have to go in. Khalid, you had the most at the end of the last round. You go first.
Bird Park.
Bird Park.
The warrant.
Whoa, nice job. You get the warrant on the very first try. You get a free turn. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot warrant crook. Go ahead.
St. John's Church.
St. John's Church. Okay, nothing there, but you found the warrant. We turn it back around. Melissa.
Let me see. Edgar Allan Poe Museum.
Edgar Allan Poe Museum.
Nevermore.
Nothing there. It's the oldest house in Richmond and also the home of the famous author. Khalid, go ahead.
James River.
James River.
Nimoy.
Wow, nice job. You got Nimoy on your second try. Remember, though, again, you have to go in the right order. Loot warrant crook. Go ahead.
St. John's Church.
St. John's Church. Nice strategy. We turn it back around. Melissa, your turn.
H-Croft Hall.
Agecroft Hall.
Nothing.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Khalid, go ahead.
Pocahontas State Park.
Pocahontas State Park. Nothing there. Melissa.
Shockoe Slip.
Shockoe Slip. No, sorry. Khalid.
White House of the Confederacy.
White House of the Confederacy. Nope, nothing there. Melissa.
Dogwood Dell.
Dogwood Dell.
Zippo.
Khalid, go ahead.
Fan District.
Fan District.
Oh, Mr. Lee, can I have your autograph?
Strangely enough, it is not that kind of fan. It's the part of town where all the streets kind of fan out. You know, it starts in the middle and kind of comes out that way. Melissa, go ahead.
Bojangles Statue.
Bojangles Statue.
Lifted language.
You have the loot. You have a free turn. Go ahead.
Bird Park.
Bird Park.
The warrant.
You have the loot. You also have the warrant. Do you remember where Nimoy is?
James River.
Is she still at James River? Yeah!
Woo!
Wait, come here. Oh, my goodness. Way to put it all together. Listen, you got Nimoy. Now all you have to do is put her in jail, pull on the chain, and do it.
Nimoy.
Okay, listen, we're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. First off, listen, Khalid, you are a great detective. You tracked Nimoy all the way here. Almost had it. You found two of the things here, but weren't quite lucky enough to put them all together. But we've assembled something that's really going to make you feel good. Chief.
I've been watching you carefully. Now, luck didn't run your way on this case, but I can tell you've got real potential. That's why I want you to work with our Acme travel kit and to check out the international airwaves with this world band radio. Please take it with our sincere thanks and congratulations for a job well done.
Okay, Melissa, now what you have to do is find Carmen Sandiego. But before we do that, we want to find out where you'd like to go if you catch Carmen Sandiego and get that trip. Here is your yummy cream-filled portfolio. Inside, there's a pen. There's also a piece of paper. Open it up and do it, buddy.
Where do you want to go?
You been there? I've never been there. I heard it's fantastic. Hold on one second. Any idea who this may be?
Maybe it's her.
Maybe it's her. Hello. Hello. I believe you're right. Go ahead.
Hello?
Oh, another planet, another prison cell. Maybe I could spend my sentence getting to know Carmen better. Look for her in South America.
What'd she say, Melissa?
South America.
Okay, so Melissa, you and I are going to South America. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. French Guiana, Uruguay, Suriname, Paraguay, Brazil, Guyana, Argentina, Bolivia, Venezuela, Chile, Colombia, Peru, Ecuador. Greg, let's go to the map.
All right, you know what this is all about, right? Yeah. Gotta get 8 and 45 seconds. If you do that, you get the trip. So get a marker in your hand, 45 seconds up on the clock. Everybody get ready to cheer her on. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Carmen with the Paramaribo. Suriname. No, Suriname. Try it again. Suriname. Okay, come on. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Try it again. Yeah, come on. Lake Titicaca, Peru. Do it. Yeah. French Guiana. Come on, French Guiana. Yeah. Strait of Magellan. Do it, buddy. Oh, yes. Yeah. Guayaquil, Ecuador. Do it. Yeah. Puerto Paez, Venezuela. Oh. 5 and 45 seconds. Give her a big round of applause, you guys. Come here, buddy. Woo. You know, you're really cooking there towards the end. At the beginning, we had a little bit of trouble getting started, but once you did it, it was fine. But listen, you did some great stuff for us today. You got the crook. We're going to make you a sleuth. We're also going to give you a CD player with CDs from around the world. Sound okay?
Yeah.
Sound okay to you guys? All right. Listen, Melissa, you've been doing some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Do it, Rockefeller!
This is Lynn Thigpen for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. And remember, humankind can count on us. We catch crooks without much fuss. A little louder. All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded. This program was presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. And as always, gumshoes, Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program was brought to you by Toyota.
Today, a new Spain has emerged, vital, vivid, and dynamic. But Spanish people still cherish the timeless traditions that are uniquely theirs. They carry the torch of their past into the future, illuminating the soul of Spain. I'm Richard Kiley. Join me for the next National Geographic special.
Tonight at 8 on TV 12.
Just another night out with the girls. Don't you believe it when Jessie Norman salutes her heroines of the opera stage. Join Jessie Norman as she becomes some of the great women of history and makes a little history herself. Next time on Live from Lincoln Center.
Tonight at 9 on TV 12.
A busy day for police in Delaware. Escapees from the Ferris school still on the loose, and a recaptured fugitive back on his way home to face murder charges. Details tonight, plus a look back at the legacy of Richard Nixon. Tonight, Wednesday, April 27th, 1994.
TV 12 News is made possible in part by the health insurance company with headquarters right here where you live. Local news from your local health insurer. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware.
Good evening. The search is on tonight, still on, for escapees from Delaware's largest juvenile detention facility. State police are on the hunt for two teenagers who scaled a fence at the Ferris school and took off. There's their pictures. Police tonight are looking for 17-year-old Cameron Jones and 18-year-old Jermaine Bar.
And is an extremely important player in the complex debate we're now having about health care reform. Congressman Waxman, welcome and thanks for being here.
Thank you. My pleasure to be here.
Could you just get some of the players straight in this debate?
Bees, get some sun, and clean themselves. You know, penguins look like they're all dressed up. You think they go to parties? Nah.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Pinky.
Hi, Pernell.
Hi, Pinky.
Hi, Polly.
Hi, Pinky.
Hi, Puckle.
Hello, Pinky.
Hi, Perry.
Hello, Pinky.
Today's caper is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by Toyota.
All these people want to know.
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego. This is Lydell Birch. He'd like to be a marine biologist. He used to live in Trinidad and Tobago, where he loved the weather and the food. This is Julie Tom. She speaks English and Cantonese. When she visited Washington, D.C., she toured the White House and a cave. This is Khalil Smith. He likes baseball and computers. He's played chess in tournaments in New York, Tennessee, and Illinois.
And this is Wonder Rat, Carmen's rabble-rousing rodent.
Wonder Rat.
His last known whereabouts? La Ciudad de Mexico. On a quiet corner in the Coyoacan section of Mexico City stands a bright blue house, the home where Frida Kahlo was born. Some critics call her one of this century's greatest painters. The house is now the Frida Kahlo Museum, where you'll find the largest collection of her work, mostly stunning self-portraits that reflect her troubles and her intense pride in nationality and family. But today, Wonder Rat crept into Coyoacan and hatched an evil plan. With the help of a cheesy beast of burden, he hitched up the museum and hauled it off. He plans to use it to showcase his own cheesy self-portrait. Gumshoes, here's today's case. Now, museum, now you don't. And here's Acme's senior agent in charge of training new recruits.
Hey, guys, how you doing? How you doing, man? Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi, Lydell. Hey, Julie. Is it Khalil? Good to see you guys. Good to have you. All right, listen, I just want to remind you guys, if one of you catches Carmen Sandiego today, you're going to go to that, you're going to take that trip to anywhere in North America, and that isn't bad, okay? Good. And to help you out with this, we're going to start you off with 50 Acme Crime Bucks. And you guys know how this game is played, so we'll get started. But if you guys don't mind, I'd like to take a little bit of time. I really haven't seen enough TV today, so just let me see this TV. Now I'm... Oh, here. Hi there. This is Joey here for Acme Home Spending Net. You know, 6 months ago, I wasn't the good-looking, successful guy I am now, folks. I was a schlub, just like you. So I go to my very successful friend, Johnny Johnson, and I say, hey, what's the secret, Johnny? He takes one look at me, and he says, coral. And I say, what? Because I didn't really hear him. And he says, coral. And then he shows me this chart. See, right over here. Capital of Belize, rebuilt 50 miles inland in 1967 after a hurricane did big damage to the old capital, and like it's a brand new capital and only 4,500 people live there, practically all of them elected officials and their employees. Now, naturally, I got no idea what these words mean. They could be clues about a missing museum for all I know. But I recorded them all, and I listened to them subliminally at night. And folks, shaboom! It changed me into the splendid specimen you see before you now. And that is why I am now offering you this collection of tapes. Coral, the secret of success. And remember, folks, operators are standing by. Just $4.95. Takes it home, folks. Give a call. I love this guy. Joey. Yeah, what a char, right? Never mind, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Belmopan, I guess it is, Belize City, or San Pedro Sula? Remember the clues that we heard? Capital of Belize, 50 miles inland, and population of just 4,500. Lydell, what do you think?
Greg, I chose Belmopan.
Belmopan, nice job. Julie?
I chose Belize City.
Belize City. Khalil?
Greg, I chose Belize City.
Belize City. The answer we're looking for is Belmopan. Nice job, Lydell. And as you know, we give you 10 crime bucks every time you're correct. So, Lydell, you go up to 60. Julie and Khalil, you're still 50 crime bucks, but you're still in there. Nothing to worry about. For our next clue, we turn to Agent William Ragsdale from Acme Herman's Head Net.
Gumshoes, keep it quiet. I'm working undercover. Wonder Rat is in an island nation west of Senegal. For several generations, the islands have been home to more women than men. Here's why. There's not much industry. So traditionally, women stay and raise the children while the men ship out to find jobs in other places like Portugal and the USA. Now go ship out Wonder Rat, Gumshoes. And be quiet!
Thanks, William. Okay, guys, name the islands, if you will, please. Is it Azores, Canary, or Cape Verde Islands? Remember the clues that we heard. Independent nation west of Senegal, and more women than men live there. Again, Lydell, what do you think?
I chose Cape Verde Island.
Cape Verde Islands. Julie.
I chose Azores.
Azores. Khalil.
I chose Canary Island.
Canary Islands. The answer we're looking for is Cape Verde Islands. Nice job, Lydell. Okay, so Lydell, you're up to 70. Julie and Khalil still at 50 crime bucks. For our next clue, we turn to the... Oh my goodness, something terrible has just happened. Let me check the door. I think we have a serious problem here. Hey man, what happened to you? Come here, what happened?
Wonder Rat ran me over. Then he dragged me to a small country in Western Europe. Oh.
The West. But where?
The country has 3 official languages, French, German, and Luxembourgish. Oh.
Oh, come on, man, don't die. Don't die, we need some more information. Come on.
Then I chased him through the famous Villeroy and Box Ceramics Company. It's been around since 1767. We broke stuff. Want to try?
Oh, sure, I'd be glad to, thanks. Oh, folks, it's okay. It's all right. It's just a prop. It was just, we were pretending. It's all right. Hey, man, that was really good. Nice job. Hey, listen.
Yes, Greg.
Scott, I was just noticing. You look a little run down.
Well, you know, Greg, I'm feeling kind of tired.
Nice job.
Thank you. It's been a good year.
Yes, it has. The dying informant. I told you it's going to be stupid. It's stupid. Anyway, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Austria, Luxembourg, or Vatican City? Remember the clues that we heard. Small country in Western Europe, German and French spoken, and Villeroy and Bach ceramics. Sorry. Julie and Lydell are ready, and Khalil is now ready. Lydell, what do you think?
Craig, I chose Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. What do you think, Julie?
I chose Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. Khalil?
I chose Luxembourg.
Everybody said Luxembourg. Everybody's right. Nice job, guys. Okay, that's the way to do it. Lydell, you're up to 80. Julie has 60. Khalil, 60 crime bucks. Nice job. For our next clue, we turn to... Okay, you guys know what that is. It's time for the lightning round, which means all of these questions are about Wonder Rat's most recent known whereabouts, which is Luxembourg. 5 crime bucks for every correct answer. Hands in the buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. Luxembourg is called a Grand Duchy because it's ruled by a duke or a duchess, a deluxe or a deluxus, or a king or a queen. Khalil.
A duke or a duchess.
Is right. Nice job. Khalil, 5 for you. Question 2. One of France's greatest authors lived and wrote for a time in the Luxembourg town of Vianden. Was this resident Walt Whitman, Dr. Seuss, or Victor Hugo? Lydell.
Victor Hugo.
Is right. Nice job, Lydell. Last question. Luxembourg's currency is directly linked with another European nation's currency. Is it Portugal, Switzerland, or Belgium? Khalil.
Belgium.
Is right. Nice job, you guys. All 3 of those. So that means Lydell, you have 85, Julie 60, Khalil 70 crime bucks. Guys, this is the way to play this thing. For our next... Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me just a moment. It looks like the Chief's popcorn is done. Yep, it is. I just got to run this into her. You don't mind, do you? I'll be right back. She likes a little afternoon snack. Chief, here's your popcorn I got for you.
Not now, Greg. Take a look at this.
Chief, that looks like the magical popcorn kernel of Hebrador.
That's exactly what it is, Greg. Oh, you know, legend has it that every 2,000 years, this small kernel was able to grant 3 wishes to whomever possesses it.
Gee, I tell you, Chief, I know exactly what I'd wish for.
Oh, what?
A big old stack of Sergeant Croc comics.
Wow! I'm really glad you got these, Greg,
Yeah.
but, you know, the only thing is it's so crowded in here. I wish they would have appeared somewhere outside.
Want to do the contest?
Greg, I'm so
Let's just
sorry.
do the contest. Let's just do the contest. Every time you watch the show, write down what got stolen and from where.
And when you've collected 4 loots and locations, write them down on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York 10163.
Every day we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt. Here's who won today.
Congratulations to the winners.
Chief, let me see that, will you?
Sure.
I will find it.
How?
It's fairly simple, Chief. We still have one wish left, right?
Right.
Watch and learn. Here we go. I wish I had a big old stack of Sergeant Croc comics. All right, this isn't it. See? I wish I had $1 million. All right, that isn't it either. Right. I wish the Chief had a beard. Well, that wasn't it, huh? That was it. Enjoy your popcorn, Chief. You know, I just figured out what I'm going to get the Chief for Christmas. Electric razor. Okay, guys, remember, we're still looking for Wonder Rat and the museum. Fortunately for us, though, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Wonder Rat and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
Carmen, I'm throwing a big bash for my new museum.
You're going to be bashing rocks on a chain gang if you don't scoot. Take the museum to the Southeast Asian country that used to be called the Kingdom of Lanzang. That means Kingdom of a Million Elephants.
A million elephants? Geez, if I can get 100,000 of them to buy museum tickets, I'll make about...
There are elephants, but not a million. That's just a saying. An honest-to-goodness white elephant was found in the jungle near the Mekong River in 1984. The place is bordered by 5 other countries, so you can escape in any direction if you have to.
Great! Nobody can scurry for an exit like me.
Okay, guys, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Laos, Vietnam, or Myanmar? Remember the clues that we heard. Southeastern country bordering 5 countries, once the kingdom of Langsang and Mekong River. Lydell, what do you think?
Craig, I chose Laos.
Laos, what do you think, Julie?
I chose Laos.
Laos, Khalil?
I chose Myanmar.
Myanmar. The answer we're looking for is Laos. Nice job, Lydell and Julie. Okay, so Lydell, you're up to 95. Julie has 70. Khalil, 70 crime bucks. For our next clue, we get this next clue from those swinging, singing triplets, the Acmettes. Watch.
Baby, baby, where did that town go? Near the Sacramento River. Water, water. The government built a dam. Water, water. Ooh, they let it flood and flood and flood. The home of the winter people had lived here for 1,000 years. But then there was a gold rush. Folks flocked there in the thousands. Now the people ride sailboats above native homes and mines. Ooh, baby, baby, where did that town go? It's completely underwater now. So you better bring a snorkel. Ooh, baby, baby, better catch Wonder Rat.
The Acmettes, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for. Beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, guys, name the site, if you will, please. Is it Wolf Creek, Oregon, Grouse Creek, Utah, or Whiskeytown, California? The clues that we heard: a gold rush state, huge dam near Sacramento River, when 2 people lived there for 1,000 years. Everybody's ready. Lydell, what do you think?
I chose Whiskeytown.
Whiskeytown, California. Julie?
I chose Whiskeytown, California.
Whiskeytown. Khalil?
I chose Whiskeytown, California.
Everybody said Whiskeytown. Everybody's right. Nice job, guys. Okay, so Lydell, you're up to 105. Julie has 80. Khalil, 80 crime bucks. Now, guys, we just received word that Wonder Rat has left Whiskeytown, so let's pick up the chase. All of these are worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Watch the monitor. Listen carefully. Here we go. Wonder Rat scampered to the city of Reno. What state is he in? Julie?
Nevada.
Is right. Then he turned around and ran to the capital of Idaho. Name the city. Lydell?
Boise.
Boise is right. Wonder Rat raced from Boise across Idaho. Lydell?
Oregon.
Oregon's right. Next, he whisked the museum to Washington's. Julie?
Seattle.
Is right. Wonder Rat hopped a plane from Seattle to Billings, Montana. Lydell?
Rocky.
Is right. Nice job. That means at the end of the chase round, Lydell 120, Julie 90, Khalil 80. Nice job, guys. Woo! I was fantastic, you guys. Very good. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme Crime Bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think Wonder Rat is headed. Now, if you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna bet? Yeah.
Okay, everybody's ready for our last clue. We turn to our old friend, the Sneaker. Sneak.
Who, Gregula? I just saw that rat. We're in southern Wisconsin. The city's name comes from an Algonquin word meaning gathering place by the rivers. 3 rivers to be exact, with a great lake on the side. Ooh, these people love a good time. Between the Summerfest, the Oktoberfest, the Bavarian Folk Fest, this place is a regular fest. Well, so long, I'm off to the plastic surgeon. I'm having a pump put in.
Thanks a lot, Sneak. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Green Bay, Grand Rapids, or Milwaukee? Remember the clues that we heard. Southern Wisconsin City, located on 3 rivers and a great lake, famous for Summerfest, Oktoberfest, and Bavarian Folk Fest. Now, this is the final clue of the round, so go ahead and place the answers down in front of you once you're ready. Khalil, we're going to start with you. You have 80 Crime Bucks. How much did you risk?
Greg, I risked 30 Crime Bucks. 30
Crime Bucks. It'll take you over 100 if you're right. What'd you say, Khalil?
Greg, I said Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids is not the answer we're looking for, Khalil. Sorry about that. You're going to go down 30, but this isn't over yet. Anything can happen. Julie, you have 90 Crime Bucks. How much did you wager?
I risked 30.
30 Crime Bucks? Either way, that's okay. What'd you say?
I chose Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's right. Nice job, Julie. Takes you up to 120. Lydell, you've been leading this thing for the entire game. How much did you risk?
I risked 20 Crime Bucks.
20 Crime Bucks. If you're right, you go up to 140. What'd you say?
Greg, I chose Milwaukee.
Nice job, Lydell. That means you and Julie are going on to the next round. Khalil, listen, man, you were a great detective. You were in this thing from the very start. We have assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
You've worked so hard today, and we really are grateful. In fact, I stayed up half the night assembling this Acme travel kit so you can sharpen your skills on your next case. Inside, you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen T-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World magazine, and this world ball. Now, this is a precise instrument, and I do not want to see you out on the courts bouncing this thing around. Unless, of course, you invite me along.
Okay, guys, listen up. Now it's time for us to go to Milwaukee to try to find Wonder Rat in the museum. Are you guys all ready to go? All packed?
Yeah.
Okay, Julie, if you'll get the door. Lydell, if you'll take this hat, take a ride out there. It's time for us to get going. We're on our way. Gee, Chief, this car is really purring like a kitten.
That's because it runs on tuna fish, Greg.
Okay, guys, here we are in Milwaukee. Come right this way. Take your positions right here. The chief has some very important information she wants you to hear, so I'm going to plug her in here and play it for you.
Let's do it, Greg.
Sure.
Schlemiel.
Schlemazel.
House and Pepper Incorporated. We're gonna do it.
Chief, let's just...
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready now. There are 15 places here in Milwaukee where you might find Wonder Rat, the Warrant, or the Kahlo Museum. Let's look at a few of them. First, the gardens at Mitchell Park Conservatory, nicknamed the Domes. If that rodent has his way, they'll be called the Rotundas. Next, the Pabst Mansion, once the lavish home of a rich beer baron, and now open to tourists. With all that wall space for picture hanging, it's the perfect place to stash a museum. Then there's Milwaukee's Performing Arts Center, the place for concerts, dance, and live theater. If you see a patron in a tux with a real tail, that's our man. Our rat. Now, that's your briefing, Gumshoes. Now move into Milwaukee and retrieve that rat and the Kahlo Museum.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, guys, just as a reminder, you have to find the loot, the warrant, and the crook in that order in a single turn. If you do that, you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. And, of course, if you catch Carmen Sandiego, you get that trip to anywhere in North America. And I want to let you know, this particular group of words here, group of locations here, was put together by a special agent in Milwaukee, Jackie. So, Jackie, thanks a lot for that, okay? Lydell, you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Marquette University.
Marquette University.
Wonder Rat.
Whoa! Nice job. You found Wonder Rat on the very first try. You get a free turn. Remember, though, Lydell, loot, warrant, crook. Go ahead.
The Domes.
The Domes. Okay, nice job. You found Wonder Rat. We turn these around. Julie?
Summerfest grounds.
Summerfest grounds.
The Warrant.
Okay, nice job. You found the warrant. Again, just a reminder, loot, warrant, crook is the order. Go ahead, Julie.
Yankee Hill.
Yankee Hill. Nope, nothing there. We turn it around. Lydell.
Bradford Beach.
Bradford Beach.
Surf's Up.
Go ahead, Julie.
County Stadium.
County Stadium.
Pilfered Paintings.
Ooh, nice job. You found the loot. You get a free turn. Go ahead, Julie.
Summerfest grounds.
Summerfest grounds.
The Warrant.
You have the loot. You have the warrant. Do you remember where Wonder Rat is?
Marquette University.
Is he still at Marquette University?
Wonder
Yeah! Oh, yeah. Come here, Julie. That's the way to do it. Good job. Now, listen, you got Wonder Rat. Normally, they have to go through a big trial, but we just pull a chain here. So go ahead and pull the chain and put him in jail.
Wonder Rat.
Very good. You made that look easy. You're calm, collected. We're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. First off, Lydell, listen, man, you were a great detective all the way through. We have something very special for you. Chief.
You've successfully completed this round of gumshoe training, and I'm proud to give you the Acme travel kit. And hey, I'll also toss in this automatic camera. It's small enough to hide in your pocket. Now, this camera is used by all our field agents. Put it to good use on your next case. And thanks for your fine work on behalf of Acme CrimeNet. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. Here's our portfolio in imitation buckskin. Inside there's also a piece of paper and a pen. What we want you to do is write down where you'd like to go if you catch Carmen Sandiego and get that trip. Do it.
Where do you want to go?
What? Really? That's fantastic. I've never seen that before. I love this. Is going to be fantastic. I hope you really get it now so they can see what you got. Okay, now we have to find out where... Just a second. I got to get this phone call. Hello? Yes. Hold on. It's for you.
All right. Now I can sell my prison memoirs and make a zillion. Get Carmen in here so she can make me a publishing deal. She's hiding out in Europe.
What do you say, Julie?
We're going to Europe.
Okay, Julie, you and I are going to Europe. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Portugal, Spain, Switzerland, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Estonia, Czech Republic, Slovenia, Croatia, Vatican City, Romania, Greece. Greg, let's go to the map.
All right, Julie, you know what this is all about. 8 and 45 seconds. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock. All your buddies are here to cheer you on. Good luck to you. Here we go. Carmen, wait a second. On your mark. Get set. Go. Carmen with the Portugal. Portugal. Yes, come on. Barcelona, Spain. You got it. Yeah, come on. Carmen, Estonia. No, try it again. Yes, come on. Antwerp, Belgium. Do it. Yeah. Finland. Yeah. With Croatia. Come on, hurry. No, try it again. Hurry. Yes. Ernest, Denmark. Yeah. Progress, Romania. Hurry. Try it again. Hurry. How many? 7 and 45 seconds. Give her a hand, you guys. Nice and big. Julie, you wore me out. 7 and 45 seconds. That was fantastic. How do you feel?
Tired.
I am tired, too. We're putting out a aerobics tape with this thing. Anyway, listen, you did a great job today. You caught the crook. That's what we asked you to do. Chief, what do you say?
Carmen Sandiego was tricky today, but you did catch that cheesy wonder rat. And you found the loot as well. Now, since you worked so hard, I've authorized the purchase of a special award for you, this portable CD player, and this library of music from around the world, and this CD by Rockapella featuring our theme song. Now, stand tall. You are a member of a very special group. You are a sleuth. Congratulations.
Right here, pal. Yeah. Julie, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Let me tell you, you did a great run here. You've been doing some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Do it right.
This is Lynn Sigmund for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. And remember, if you hang with Carmen's crew, someday we'll be busting you. All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded. This program was presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. And as always, gumshoes, Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program was brought to you by Toyota.
What does it mean to be a friend? What does it mean to be a friend? 37 games of checkers right to the end. Means riding bikes and running races, smiles on familiar faces. That's what it means to have a friend. That's what it means. Hi, Penny. Hi, Paula. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Pete. Hi, Polly. Hi, Pink. Hi, Pat. Hi, Perry. To be a friend.
Step back.
Someone's trying to kill me.
Charade. Friday night at 9:30 on TV 12.
They came from all over, men and boys, black and white, soldiers and civilians, heading north in 1942 to build a road. A road more than 1,500 miles long to move people and supplies through Canada to Alaska. Join us for the story of the building of the Alaska Highway.
The Alaska Highway, Monday at 8:50 on TV 12. Nancy Karabjanian is standing by with all the latest from the first state on the TV 12 News next, followed at 6 o'clock by the McNeil-Lehrer News Hour.
TV 12 News is made possible in part by the health insurance company with headquarters right here where you live. local news from your local health insurer. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware.
Good evening. Tonight, a special program. We're dedicating the entire time that we're here this evening to take a look at a profession, the lawyers. A profession that's suffering a bit of a reputation rap of late. We have quite a cast of characters with us this evening of lawyers from our community that are going to help us understand and perhaps think better about their profession. And I asked this group before we got started for a lawyer joke, and nobody could come up with one. And I did ask in the newsroom before we got started, and there was no shortage. They said, what's 300 lawyers at the bottom of the ocean? But a good start. Come on, how come it is this way? Why are we looking at this as a profession that people want to make fun of? Take it, Joe.
Me first?
Yeah?
I think that historically lawyers have controlled so many things and have risen to power that, and they have reputations for doing so by climbing over the backs.
Oh, I hear them howling. Don't be afraid. Their howling might sound scary, but it's just their way of talking to each other. They howl so loud because sometimes they have to send messages far away. I guess you could say it's like a wolf phone call. Well, that's not so scary.
Today's caper is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by Toyota.
All these people want to know.
Carmen Sandiego. This is Ari Deutsch. He plays tennis and basketball and recently went skiing in St. Moritz, Switzerland. This is Allie Gellin. She loves to act and sing. She fell into a pond while
grunges trail to Russia. So like I'm crawling on my belly, and what do I see? The grungeoid leaving an oil slick on the world's largest inland body of water. The folks on the beaches couldn't stand the stench, so they swam right out of the sea and up the Volga River. Gotta slither, but if I find out more, I'll be sure to give you a coil.
Okay, guys, name the sea, if you will, please. Is it Aral Sea, Sea of Azov, or Caspian Sea? Remember the clues that we heard? Largest inland body of water in the world, connected to the Volga River and Russian beaches. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Looks like everybody's ready. Jessica, what do you say?
I said the Sea of Azov.
Sea of Azov. Azov. What do you think, Schumann?
I said the Caspian Sea.
Caspian Sea. Marnie?
I chose the Caspian Sea.
Caspian Sea. The answer we're looking for is Caspian Sea. Nice job, guys. So, Jessica, you stay at 60. Schumann's up to 60. Marnie up to 70 crime bucks. Nice job. Now, for our next clue. It sounds like rumors are flying again. Let me check the word on the street. Hey, guys, what's the word on the street?
Hey, Greg, the words on the street are kanji and romaji. Now, Top Grunge is in the biggest city of an Asian country where kanji and romaji are two forms of the written language.
Two types of writing.
Yeah, check it out. Kanji is based on characters borrowed from the Chinese language. These symbols are like pictures that stand for a particular word or idea. Now, romaji writing uses Roman letters, just like English. You can sound out words by looking at them. So even though they look different, both these signs say the same thing. Sign bakari mite naide dorobo o tsukamaero.
And what does that mean?
That means stop reading signs and catch that crook.
Ah, thanks for the tip. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Wuhan, Tokyo, or Vladivostok? Remember the clues that we heard? Biggest city in an Asian nation where kanji and romaji are two types of written language. And Jessica's ready, so is Schumann, so is Marnie. Jessica, what do you think?
I said Wuhan.
Wuhan, Schumann.
I said Tokyo.
Tokyo, Marnie.
I said Tokyo.
Tokyo. The answer we're looking for is Tokyo. Nice job, guys. Yeah, altogether there are 4 types of writing in Japanese. There's kanji, romaji, katakana, and hiragana. Nice job, everybody. So, Jessica, you go up to 60. Schumann has 70. Marnie, 80 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. Now, for our next... All right, you guys know what that means. It's time for the lightning round. These questions are all about Top Grunge's most recent known whereabouts, which is Tokyo. So, hands on the buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. Sumo wrestling began about 2,000 years ago as a sacred contest. Priests predicted something based on the outcome of that contest. Was it the weather, the rice harvest, or earthquakes? Schumann.
Earthquakes.
Sorry, it's not earthquakes. Jessica.
Weather.
Sorry, it's not weather. Marnie?
The crops.
Yeah, you said B, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, B, the rice harvest is right. Nice job. Yeah, sorry about that. You said B before I heard you. Yeah, that's right, the rice harvest. Question 2. There are 2 ways to win at sumo. One is to force the other guy down. What's the other? Schumann.
Knocking them out of the ring.
That's right, push him out of the ring. Nice job, Schumann. Try for you. How'd you know that? Very good. I didn't even get to the choices. Very nice. Question 3. Throughout Japan, May 5th is a day of family celebration. Is it A, Mother's Day, B, Father's Day, or C, Children's Day? Schumann.
C, Children's Day.
Is right. Nice job, Schumann. So that means at the end of that round, Jessica has 60. Schumann is now up to 80 crime bucks, and Marnie 85 crime bucks. Nice job, everybody. That's the way to do it. Now, now, normally, this is when the chief calls me in. You guys know that, right? But this time, I'm going to sneak in and get her because today's a very special day for us. It's our anniversary. So if you don't mind, I just need to take a couple of minutes here and visit her. It'll be a big surprise. Excuse me, Chief. I don't mean to bother you, but, well, I have a little something for you.
Oh, you remembered. How sweet.
Well, you know, Chief, it's a little hard, you know, to forget the first time I ever met you. I mean... Roy, is this Acme Crime Net?
Yes,
I got a package for you. It's your new Best of the Bee Gees album.
Oh,
Roy.
fabulous.
I hate the Bee Gees. Roy.
Oh. Well, what kind of music do you like?
Roy, I got my own punk band, Roy, with 4 other guys. And we play loud music. And sometimes we would take a box of 64 crayons and crush them for no reason, Roy. That's the kind of music I love.
And you make a living doing this?
No. Why do you think I'm delivering packages?
Oh, well, I need somebody to help me fight crime. You want the job?
Roy, what am I going to do?
Oh, well, first of all you have to do is read this to the gumshoes at home.
Roy, every day we'll watch...
Softer. Every time you watch the show, write down what got stolen and from where, and when you've collected 4 loots and locations, write them down on a postcard with your name and address and send them to Acme Crime Net, Box 4300, New York, New York, 10163.
Every day, we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them a Carmen T-shirt. Here's today's winners. Congratulations to our winners.
Oh, now, that was very, very nice. You got the job. And one more thing. Could you lose the fake accent? You do it so badly.
Oh, okay. No problem. Listen, I was wondering, is it possible that you could get a job for the other 4 guys in my band?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't like punk music.
Oh, but listen, they sing pretty good a cappella.
Oh, all right. Well, then, bring them by.
Thanks a lot. Boy, that brings back a lot of memories, huh?
Yeah. Are you glad you came to work with me?
Oh, Chief, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Right! Go away!
You know, I am so much more mature now than I was back then. Okay, guys, remember, we're still looking for the baths and Top Grunge. Fortunately for us, though, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Grunge and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
Grunge, your cellular phone's been busy for half an hour.
Sorry, Carmen. I was buying collectible figurines from the Shop at Home network. They'll spiff up the spa, don't you think?
I think you're missing a lug nut. Take the baths to a 55-mile wide seaway that separates Alaska from Siberia. It was named for an explorer who worked for Russian Tsar Peter I a couple of centuries ago.
But I can't leave now, Carmen. I was just going to start cooking in a mud bath.
You'll get cooked for good if Acme catches you. Now move.
Okay, guys, name the body of water, if you will, please. Is it Bering Strait, Bristol Bay, or Beaufort Sea? Remember the clues that we heard? 55-mile seaway that separates Alaska from Siberia. And named for an explorer. Okay, looks like everybody's ready. Jessica, what do you say?
I said the Bering Strait.
Bering Strait. Schumann.
I said the Beaufort Sea.
Beaufort Sea. What do you think, Marnie?
I chose the Bering Strait.
Bering Strait. The answer we're looking for is Bering Strait. Nice job, guys. So that means Jessica has 70, Schumann has 80, Marnie 95 crime bucks. Now, for our next clue, we go to a new informant, the amazing, disgusting glob.
The amazing, disgusting glob.
Oh, man, he broke the monitor. The screen is completely Oh, no. No, 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 no. Hey, no. Oh, man, it's coming all over. Oh, gee, I got to get something to put this in. Just give me a moment here. Hold on a second. I'll try to get this stuff to go inside the trash can, and then maybe I'll keep it from going up.
Oh, this one's gonna be scary, Greg. Top grunge sped the baths to a city in southern Saskatchewan. Long ago, the Cree peoples used the spot as a hunting camp. They left a lot of buffalo bones around, so the Europeans called the place Pile o' Bones. Nowadays, the place is the training center for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. That's Canada's national police force, quite similar to the FBI in the U.S. They're not just movie guys in red suits on horses, you know. Oh, Greg, I'm feeling so lightheaded.
Okay, well, just sit down. You'll get over it. It'll be fine. The glob, ladies and gentlemen, please. Yeah. Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Calgary, Regina, or Edmonton? Remember the clues that we heard. Southern Saskatchewan, training center of Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and ancient camp of the Cree people. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can, please. Trying to fight top grunge in the baths. Everybody's ready? Jessica, what do you say?
I said Calgary.
Calgary. Schumann.
I also said Calgary.
Calgary. Marnie.
I chose Calgary.
Calgary. The answer we are looking for is Regina. Oh, sorry, guys. Tough break there. Nobody's going to get too far on that one. That means, Jessica, you stay at 70. Schumann stays at 80. Marnie stays at 95. But luckily for us, we just received word that Top Grunge is going to be leaving Regina. So let's pick the chase. All of these are worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Listen carefully. Watch the monitor. Here we go. George. Yes, Jessica.
Minnesota.
I'm sorry?
Minnesota.
Minnesota's right. Nice job. Then he sped the baths to rugby. Jessica.
North Dakota.
North Dakota's right. Next, grunge grimed the waters of Manitoba's largest lake. Name it. Jessica.
Ontario.
Sorry, it's Winnipeg. He popped a wheelie. Jessica.
Yukon.
Sorry, it's Saskatchewan. He escaped across Saskatchewan's southern Jessica.
Montana.
Montana is right. That means at the end of the chase, Jessica has 85, Schumann 80, Marnie 95 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Give him a hand. Good round, Jessica. You were fast. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think grunge is headed. Now, if you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
Think about it, how much you gonna risk? Yeah. Think about it.
Okay, everybody's ready for our last clue. We turn to Acme Tonight Net show host, Jay Leno.
Hey, Gumshoes, get this. Top grunge is hiding in a place called Fair Play in a region bordered by the Mississippi River, the Missouri River, and the Arkansas River Valley. Other towns there have names like Health, Harmony, and Success. They were named after the values of the hard-working people who settled the area. If grunge founded a town, he probably called it Mucusville.
Okay, guys, thanks. Name the region, if you will, please. Is it the Ozarks, the Everglades, or Mississippi Delta? Remember the clues that we heard. Mississippi and Missouri rivers, Arkansas River Valley, and place names reflect settlers' values. This is the final clue, so lay them right down there when you're ready. Looks like everybody is. Okay, Schumann, we're going to start with you. You have 80 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 40 crime bucks.
40 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said the Ozarks.
The Ozarks is right. Nice job, Schumann. Takes up to 120. Jessica, you have 85 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 30.
30 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said the Ozarks.
Nice job, Jessica. Takes up to 115. Marnie, you have 95 crime bucks. What'd you risk? Oh, so, kind of threw you there, huh? I think it's laying down there right beside
Sorry,
you.
I risked 30 crime books.
30 crime books. What'd you say?
I said the Ozarks.
Nice job, Marnie. That means Marnie and Schumann, you guys are going on to the next round. Congratulations. Jessica, listen, you were a great detective. You were in this thing to the very end. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
You did a great job here today. And to help you in your next case, we put together this Acme travel kit. Now inside you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World magazine, and to keep you in touch with world affairs, we're also giving you this Acme World Ball, handy for tracing the equator and for three-point play. Well, congratulations.
Tough break, Chief. Okay, guys, remember, now it's time for us to go to the Ozarks to try to track down Top Grunge and also get back the baths. You guys ready to go? All packed and everything? Okay, Schumann, if you wouldn't mind taking my hat. Marty, if you get the door, we'll head out the door, take a right. We're on our way. Here we go. Hey, if I'd known we were taking the amphibious cars, I'd have brought my water skis.
That's why I didn't tell you, Greg.
Okay, gumshoes, here we are in the Ozarks. Take your positions right over here. The chief has passed along some very important information she wants me to give to you. So listen very carefully. Here we go.
There are 15 places here in the Ozarks where you might find Top Grunge, the Warrant, or the Baths. Let's look at a few of them. Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Grunge might hide the baths among Eureka's hot springs. If you hear someone saying, Eureka, they may be talking Top Grunge. Comb the fantastic caverns near Springfield, Missouri. You'll find hundreds of similar caves in the Ozarks, carved by water that covered the area millions of years ago. Today, tourists rattle through them in jeeps. Next, try Branson, Missouri. With 24 music theaters presenting country stars and Silver Dollar City Amusement Park nearby, Branson is the second most popular spot for automobile vacationers in the USA after Orlando. Finally, check out the Ozark Folk Center in Mountain View, Arkansas. Talk to our Acme basket net agent, but don't startle her, or she just might whittle her own lap. Now, that's your briefing, gumshoes. Now run that runny-nosed grunge up the river for good.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, guys, just as a reminder, you have to find the loot, the warrant, and the crook in a single turn in order to try to catch, in that order, in a single turn in order to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. You catch her, then you get the trip, okay? Marty, you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Lake of the Cherokees.
Lake of the Cherokees.
Cherokee people.
Very nice. I like those right from the very top. Nothing there. We turn it back around. Schumann, your turn.
University of Arkansas.
The University of Arkansas.
Go Razorbacks.
What do they say? They also say Suey or... Yeah, one of them, yeah. I thought you could do that pretty well. Go ahead.
Tri-State Minerals Museum.
Tri-State Mineral Museum. Nothing there. Schumann.
Fantastic Caverns.
Fantastic Caverns.
Top Grunge.
Okay, nice job. You got Top Grunge. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. Go ahead, Schumann.
Hodgson Mill.
Hodgson Mill. Nice strategy. We turn that back around. Marnie.
Fantastic Caverns.
Fantastic Caverns.
Top Grunge.
Okay, you found Top Grunge, too. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, and then crook. Go ahead, Marnie.
Elephant Rock.
Elephant Rock. Nothing there, okay? We turn that back around. Schumann.
Wayne Newton Theater.
The Wayne Newton Theater.
Nothing.
Yep, haven't been there myself, but we turn it back around. Go ahead.
Little Red River.
The Little Red River.
Heisted Hot Springs.
Okay, you found the loot. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. You're on the right track. Go ahead.
Pea Ridge.
Famous Civil War battle site there in Arkansas. Pea Ridge. Nothing there, but you found the loot. We turn it back around. Go ahead, Schumann.
Little Red River.
Little Red River.
Burgle Bubble Bath.
Go ahead, Schumann.
Little Eureka Spring.
Little Eureka Spring.
The Warrant.
You, sir, have the loot. You also have the warrant. You need just one more. Do you remember where Top Grunge is?
Fantastic Caverns.
Is he still at the Fantastic Caverns? Yeah!
Cowabunga!
Look at buddy. Nice job. Put it all it together. Now, you know, we don't give them a big court trial here. We just pull on the chains and pull on the chain and do it. All right, listen, buddy, we're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. But first off, Marnie, listen, you were a fantastic detective. You did some great stuff for us here today. Chief, what do we have?
Thanks for helping us sniff out that stinker Top Grunge. In recognition of your accomplishments here today, I award you an official Acme travel kit. And because I admire your hard work, I've signed the papers so that you'll receive a really cool automatic camera that's small enough to hide in your pocket. Now, I give this camera only to our most promising field agents. For your fine work on behalf of Acme CrimeNet, I salute you.
Thanks, Chief. What were you just saying? We were talking about if you believed he got this far. What were you just saying?
I can't believe I'm even on the show.
You're on the show. You passed by the first round. You got past the second round. Now it's time to do the final round, which is catching Carmen Sandiego. If you do that, you get a trip. Here is our portfolio, which is honey glazed today. Inside, there's also a piece of paper and a pen. You know what to do here?
Yeah.
Okay, then do it. He's doing it now. Right down. Where he wants to go. If you catch him. Where do you want to go? No kidding. That's a great choice, really. You've been there before?
No.
I have. It's fantastic. You're going to love it. Okay, now, as you know, we have to find out where Carmen Sandiego is. We get a phone call on that usually. Hello? What? Yes. Hold on for you.
Hello?
This jail cell is awful. No matter where I stand, I'm never more than 12 feet away from the soap. And it's all Carmen's fault. Go get her in North America.
Oh, what'd he say, man?
We're going to North America.
Okay, Schumann, you and I are going to North America. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Victoria Island, Canada. Alberta, Canada. Newfoundland, Canada. St. Lawrence River. Nevada, USA. Kansas, USA. Pennsylvania, USA. Georgia, USA. Puebla, Mexico. Bahamas. Cuba. Honduras. Panama. Greg, let's go to the map. Feel good.
You know what this is all about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, before we get into that, though, I want to show you a couple symbols, because this is a brand new map for this year, so I just want to make sure that you and everybody else know what this is. Right here, the squares, they represent national parks and monuments. The arrows represent bodies of water, and the circles represent cities and islands, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Okay, step right over this way, if you will, please. So, as you know, what you have to do is get 8 in 45 seconds. If you put it on the right place, you'll hear this sound. Put it on the wrong place, though, you'll hear this sound. Now, if you hear that sound 2 times, leave the marker where it is, come on back, and we'll continue. But if you get 8 right in 45 seconds, you will then win that trip. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
You ready to go, guys? Yeah! Let's do it, buddy. Grab the marker. We get 45 seconds up on the clock. You guys be sure and cheer them on. All your buddies are here, Schumann. Here we go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Come on to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Yeah, come on. Panama Canal, Panama, Panama. Panama Canal, Panama. Do it, do it. Come on, yeah. Island of Newfoundland, Canada. Island of Newfoundland. Island of Newfoundland, Canada. Yeah. Lake Winnipeg, Canada. Lake Winnipeg. Lake Winnipeg, Canada. Yeah. Topeka, Kansas. Topeka, Kansas. Do it. Yes, yes. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Go, buddy. Yes. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Do it. Yes. Puebla, Puebla, Mexico. Puebla, Puebla, Mexico. Last one. Do it. How you feeling, man?
Good.
Oh, you should feel fantastic. Listen, a minute ago, you wrote down where you'd like to go. If you caught Carmen Sandiego, you did it, so that means you and a parent are going to...
Let's get
Idaho. Nice job, man. Put it there. You knocked in the head. Study a long time?
Not really.
You did a great job, man. You've been doing some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Do it, Rockefeller.
Nice job, buddy.
Denver, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And cut that out. Now that's enough. Don't take other people's stuff. All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded. This program was presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. And as always, gumshoes, Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program was brought to you by Toyota.
This is PBS.
It's time to
check it out.
And here's your host, Pete.
Thank you, Polly. Welcome, everybody, to Check It Out, where every day is a red letter day, and today's red letter is N.
Neanderthal. That's the scientific name for a certain kind of prehistoric people who lived a very long time ago. Back to you, Pete.
Well, that's it for now, and remember, if there's anything you need to know, all you have to do is
Check it out! Yay!
Today, you have become teachers. In your hands is our nation's most precious resource, our future. Yet before you can teach a single lesson, you will have to accomplish something far more difficult. You will have to inspire. It is not enough simply to make someone learn. You must make them want to learn. This is your challenge today, tomorrow, and for as long as the eyes of the young look up to you.
There's hardly a job on earth that asks more of a person. All we ask of you is to help us give them some tools to do it.
We'll be studying tornadoes. Please open your workbooks to chapter 3, page 21.
This is TV 12.
Good evening, I'm Patrick Evans. In the headlines on 12 tonight, Wilmington police search for clues to 3 weekend shootings in the city. The Delaware State Senate gets in an extra days of work as the countdown to the end of the legislative session continues, and we'll try to get the inside track on other issues before the General Assembly right now from the political perspective. Details tonight on these stories and some possibly dangerous weather tonight, Monday, June 27th, 1994.
12 Tonight is made possible in part by the health insurance company with headquarters right here where you live. Local perspective from your local health insurer, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware.
It's crunch time for members of the 137th General Assembly in the state of Delaware. The session comes to a close on Thursday with lots of big business still to be dealt with. Tom Hubbard spent some time in Dover today, and he'll have details a little later in the program. In other news, central and southern Delaware rocked by heavy rains and strong winds while residents in Sussex County kept their eyes on funnel clouds. 2 different tornado warnings for Kent and Sussex County this afternoon. In Kent County, the winds claimed trees and some mobile homes. Here in Newcastle County, the clouds moved in shortly after 1:30. Heavy rains fell in and around the city of Wilmington. Lots of trees were down and some minor damage down south, but no injuries reported. Wilmington police continue to search for clues tonight in 3 weekend shootings which left 1 man dead and another paralyzed. Police say they think the bullet which killed 22-year-old Eric Glaslow came from a passing car. They say a second shooting resulted from a fight, with the third happening during a robbery. Well, as the health care debate heats up on Capitol Hill, President Clinton is rallying support for universal coverage. The latest backing comes from the deans of the nation's medical schools today in Washington. A leader of the group says the academics support universal coverage as the way to end what he says is health care rationing through lost insurance. And the president urged the group's members to make personal appeals to lawmakers not to play politics with health care. President Clinton met with medical academic leaders from around the country today, discussing the importance of universal health coverage. Admitting he was preaching to the choir, the president stressed what he calls the central issue of the health care debate.
Which is whether we are finally going to join the ranks of other advanced